So one of the reasons I bought the TC Compass was to have an adjustable trigger. All their online literature says anywhere from 3.5 to 5.5 pounds. I purchased mine and mine was at like 6 pounds. I was able to get it down to 5.5. I called Thompson Center, which is Smith & Wesson warranty, and they wouldn't send me any parts. They told me to send it in. They paid for a prepaid label. I had it back in a week and a half, and they literally lightened the trigger pull a whole half pound, maybe 4 ounces if that. So this is similar to a Winchester Model 70, to where here is the over travel adjustment screw. So I got most of the over travel out of it. This nut right here is what sets your trigger pull. The lower you have it, the lower the trigger pull is supposed to be. Well, both factory nuts are right around 90 thousandths thick, and backed all the way down, it was at 5 pounds, over 5 pounds. It was like 5.5 pounds. So what I did was I got a spare 6/32 nut, and I shaved it down to 65 thousandths. So we'll reinstall this and we'll check the trigger pull. It's pretty easy to put this in. You only need to drive this rear pin out, take the bolt out, and it comes out pretty easily. Alright, in order to reinstall everything and check your pull, put your little spring in here. It just kind of sits in there like that. Compress it so you don't lose it. Put your big spring back here on your assembly. Press your trigger assembly in far enough so you can reinsert your pin. You can just tap it into place. There you go. So let's put it back in the gun, test pull. So we have the gun put back together. It's only 2 Allen screws that hold it together. Got our Lineman digital gauge here. 4 pounds 7 ounces. It's much closer to the 3.5 they state in the manual. 4 pounds 2 ounces. So there you have it at its lowest setting. I tried taking a nut down to about 50 thousandths and I got it under 4 pounds, but then about every 6 drop I was drop testing it on the buttstock here from about 4 feet. It would set the trigger off when it was in the fire position. It wouldn't do it in the safe or the bolt lock, but I'm wondering if that's why it originally was recalled. So at 65 thousandths you're pretty good. You could probably do 60 thousandths and test it and just bump up the spring a little bit, the adjustment, if you need to add a little more weight to it. There you have it, an easy mod. Take it easy, everybody.